muchacha, mucha muchacha, mucha muchacha, mucha muchacha, mucha muchacha, mucha muchacha.
That's gonna be annoying. Thanks, Bryce. I'll give you a ride home now. This is Matt Allen Magical Lights. Hope you enjoy it. I think the real definition of irony is walking into a bookstore and looking for a Where's Waldo book and not being able to find it. So fuck you, Alanis Morissette. I lost my watch the other day, but then I found it. I want to say I found it fast, but I have no idea how to tell. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words. If that's true, next time you have a paper due, just put as many pictures as necessary. But make sure they have something to do with the paper, otherwise you just look lazy. Whenever you get a gift that you don't like, you always say, that's the thought that counts. Unless it's the thought that's the problem to begin with. Like Sex for Dummies, from your girlfriend. Of all the things you could be allergic to, I bet Kleenex would take the longest to figure out. I wonder what Hitler called his mustache. I wish Y could be my favorite vowel all the time. I think when a business has a pull sign on their door, what they're really saying is, we don't serve no-arm people. I saw a guy with no arms trying to go into a business with a push sign. I said, hey, wait, stop, don't do that. It's a trap. What is it about a wet paint sign that just screams, touch me gently? I walked into my roommate's room the other day and I said, hey man, what'd you do today? And he goes, well, I woke up this morning. At which point I walked out. Do not patronize me with the obvious. I hate when a friend uses a really big word and you don't know what it means. So then you go home and you look it up. But then you realize you don't even know how to spell it. To make you realize you need new friends. I wonder if when you become a doctor, they give you a little piece of paper in class, and the first thing on there is things you shouldn't do anymore as a doctor. Number one on the list, no more apples a day. I work in a bookstore, and the other day a lady came up to me and she goes, hey, I'm looking for a mystery suspense novel, but nothing too thick, because I'm a slow reader. Which got me thinking, if you're a slow reader, isn't every book a suspense? And if you can't read, wouldn't every book be a mystery? You know what word's not in the thesaurus? Fuck. So next time someone comes up to you and says you use that word too much, tell them until their name's Random House or Webster, and they think up a couple synonyms. Mind their own fucking business. Somewhere out there's a very photogenic Amish man. But I guess we'll never know. If I apply for a job as a job finder and they don't hire me, are they still doing their job? I want to change my name to Rich, because apparently that's who all the girls want to marry. Hey, can I ask you a rhetorical question? Thanks. everybody looks forward to sex after work. Unless you're a prostitute. Things that are acceptable. Going outside and saying, hey look, that cloud looks like a giant teddy bear. Things that aren't acceptable. Going outside and saying, hey look, that cloud looks like a giant penis. Sometimes you just have to learn the hard way. True story. Whenever people do something and they do two things at once, they always say, hey, I killed two birds with one stone. I feel sorry for the guy that actually has killed two birds with one stone, because he can never tell anybody. Hey man, I just killed two birds with one stone. Really? What'd you do? I just killed two birds with one stone. I know, you said that. What'd you do? Never mind. Hey, let's play a game. Name this silent film movie quote. You give up? It was Charlie Chaplin. I wrote this really great joke about Murphy's Law, but then I couldn't find a pencil. If you go into a bachelor's house and they have a towel rack and a doorknob, they are people that like options. The phrase, that's the best thing since sliced bread, probably really pisses off the guy that invented the knife. I think I'm out.
Freestyle!
How about you want me solo?
Yeah.
Here it comes. Put on your rocking pants. It's gonna be the most childish fucking...
Phenomena. Phenomena. Phenomena.